Okay, so yesterday, Friday, I go and pick up my son from daycare and go to the store. That's our Friday ritual. I pick him up from daycare. We go to the store on Fridays. You know what I'm saying? So we're at the checkout counter. Tevin's running around a little bit. You know, I'm trying to keep my eye on him, whatever. And the checkout lady's like, "Oh, he's so cute. Is that your grandson?" I said, "No, that's my son." But before I said that, before I could even respond to that, my first instinct was to grab my DiGiorno's pizza, because that's the closest thing that was to me. Grab my DiGiorno's pizza and just slap her over the head. I just wanted to beat over the head with that pizza. You know what I'm saying? What you mean it's my grandson? I mean, I don't look that old. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I look that old. But you know what saved her? The Colts saved her, because I was so happy from the Thursday night game. I put 15 points on my Colts, and they won the game. So I'm 15 up. So that's what saved her life. Had I not been still happy about that win the previous night, she might have been in trouble. And I might have been in jail. But I'm not. I'm here. I kept my calm. I kept my cool, my composure. Now we about to do this thing, you know what I'm saying? Varsity squad in the house, NFL Pick'em 2013. Let's go.
You're in the squad. Teddy Ted's Varsity Squad.
What's up? Coming at you all again for Teddy Ted's Varsity Squad, NFL Pick'em, Week 11. I want to go ahead and start out by giving some shout out to the veterans. Anybody who's a veteran of the armed forces or is currently serving in the armed forces. I want to give you a special shout out today. We just had Veterans Day this past Monday, so I didn't get a chance to give a shout out then, but of course now I can do that. So shout outs to you all. Thanks for what you do. Thanks for helping to fight for our freedom and making the risk and the sacrifice to do that for us. So thanks for that. Let's go ahead and get into the festivities. Got a lot to cover real quick, so I'm gonna try to crunch it all into a quick little video. So let's get started. All right, so let's get on down to nitty gritty. Week 10 was a horrible week for a lot of people, but clearly not for the winners. First and foremost, got a person who's been playing, I guess, for a few years now. Goes by the name of @El Patron, SFC. Not really sure what that means. Probably don't want to know what that means. I know it's a liquor of some sort, maybe, but anyway, that's for you to decipher. But anyway, here's my man, chilling. He won the first place for week 10. So congratulations, $100 in your pocket. About time you won something, man. I'm just kidding. Anyway, great job on the picks, man, and good luck this week. Okay, the second place person, looks like we've seen his name somewhere before. I think it was around week 1 or 2. LEMKES was the second place winner. So nice job. Looks like you actually won third place prior, and now you won second place. So let's see if you can pull off a first place in the next few weeks. That'll be the trifecta or something like that. Anyway, congratulations on your picks, and good luck this week. Last but not least, got a first place player. Goes by the name of McClintock. I think his name is Ryan. Ryan, third place winner, $50. I think he plays as well as his father, although his father doesn't play a lot, but he's on there. He's paid his money, but he plays every now and again. Giving away his money. What's up with that? But we're not argue. Anyway, great job on your picks, Ryan. And I know you were a victim of the tie-breaking, I know you were a victim of the tie-breaking scenario, but I'm gonna get into that in a second. But anyway, third place or second place tie. A tie is like kissing your sister. I never kissed my sister, but apparently here in the South, you can get away with that. You know what I'm saying? In some circles, Mississippi, Arkansas, places like that. But anyway, Ryan, great job on the picks, man. Good luck this week. Okay, so let me just tackle the tie-breaking thing just for a second. Before the season even started, had a couple people, they were like the tie-breaking scenarios, and then it kind of raises up. They had a little bit this past week, but let me just say this. I have the tiebreaker in place because honestly, I like it. I think it's pretty cool. I've had it the whole 13 years we've been rolling this thing, and I don't foresee any change myself. Now, I might give an opportunity to change that up for you all, maybe, but of course, if I did that, the change will be effective next season, not this season. So as for now, the tie-breaking rules are in place from Yahoo. I go by them. And again, when a tie comes up, whether you're in first place or third place or 10th place, if you're matched up with somebody with the same score for that week, it's going to go by the tie-breaking scenario. So it doesn't line you up. It doesn't just disregard everybody who hasn't won first place. It'll line you up with how close you scored cumulatively to the games that are listed at the bottom. So anyway, I posted the rules. I posted the rules of the tie-breaking scenarios on our message board. So take a minute to read them if you really want to. If not, doesn't make a difference, you know what I'm saying? But they're there for you to look at them and read them and get acquainted with them because you might need them one day. It never fails. All right, so enough about that. Okay, so another thing I wanted to cover real quick, and I waited a little while. Not really sure why I waited. Maybe because it really wasn't important, but we got about maybe 7-8 weeks left, I think, something like that. But last year we did the whole playoff thing. So we did the whole not just the regular season, but the playoff games counted as well for the overall pool. Okay, and that's in place this year as well. However, what are your thoughts? Are you okay with that? Are you not okay with that? Some people have voiced their opinion. They don't really like the playoffs being included with the season, and I can kind of get with that a little bit. I can understand the overall should be for the regular season only. The playoffs is a whole different deal. But I'm also okay with pushing them all together because, during the playoffs, it's like 4 games a week or whatever, something like that, and the point count is like 4, 8, 12, and 16. So you can actually jump 16 points if you get the game right, and so on and so forth. So it gives the person who's kind of on the outs a chance to kind of jump a leapfrog, of course, and maybe you'll stay exactly the same as where you're at when you began, depending on how the other people choose and pick their team. So anyway, I'm cool with it, but let me have your opinion. Okay, I don't think we've gone too far in the season to make a determination or a change on that. So me personally, I'm cool with the playoffs. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a little extra, but I'm open to your opinion. So if you have an opinion, email me. I'm gonna just read your emails, read the tallies, and see kind of how you guys are deciding. And I'm gonna leave that up. I'll leave that open for about 2 weeks. So you have for the next 14 days, you have the opportunity to vote, to email me and let me know, and then I'll make a determination from there. But also there's another scenario that I want to introduce to you to make a possibility. We can go regular season, and then for the playoffs, we can just have maybe the top, kind of like in the NFL, the top 8 teams make it, and then there's wild cards too, or maybe it's like 10 teams. I don't even know off the top of my head, but maybe I can take the top, maybe 8 teams, the top 10, whoever's in the top 10 can be the only ones to participate in the playoffs. Everyone else can just, stop playing altogether. So just a little more incentive for the top 10, or maybe for the top 15, something like that, to continue on in the playoffs, and we can really have a challenge in the last few games of the season, the last few games of the playoffs before the actual Super Bowl. And I think you can pick on the Super Bowl as well. So anyway, there's your scenario. Just regular season will be A, regular season with playoffs will be B, and then regular season, no regular season, but playoff incentive for those who are in the top 10, 15, whatever I decide, will be C. Okay, so just decide what you want, what you think will be fair, what you think will be cool. I'm open. That doesn't mean we're going to change, but I'm open to read your suggestions and your comments and thoughts. So email me, denvernative@yahoo.com. denvernative, N8TIVE, yahoo.com. All right? So that's that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into our Teddy Ted's head-to-head competition challenge. Down to 2 players. Last week, if you watched the video, I picked who I thought would win, and both of those individuals won. Don't know why I picked them, but so here they are. We got my man DARKSIDE, Tim Mones. I went to high school with him, junior high school with him. He's DARKSIDE. He's playing this year. Didn't play last year, but his wife played. He's been playing for a couple years now. So he's in it, and then he goes up against mueryk. Real name is Kristen, but she's in it. She's actually been doing really well in the regular pool. Is ranked #1 as we speak, after the Thursday game, of course. So I think this is her second or third year. I think it's her second year in it. So she's been doing really well. So we have DARKSIDE against mueryk. Who do you think will win? You know, it doesn't really matter to me who wins, but it'd be kind of cool to see them two battle it out head to head. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, Tim, DARKSIDE versus Kristen / mueryk. Good luck. Of course, the winner of this will win $100. So out of them two, y'all have that. All right. Now, with that being said, we're gonna jump into another competition, the same one. Top 64 teams get in. Wherever you're ranked after this week will determine how you rank in the top 64. So before, I did it from 1 week, from I think it was week 5 or whatever, however you finished in that 1 week is how I ranked you. But now I'm gonna do it across the board in your overall rankings, like cumulatively what you're ranking so far. So wherever you finish after this weekend will determine your seeding in the tournament. So brand new tournament, head-to-head competition. And again, of course, it's set aside from our regular pool. You know what I'm saying? This is just an added additional competition that I've talked about since the beginning. So after this week, where you're ranked in the overalls will determine how you're ranked in the competition. So anyone ranked 65 or below, you have this week to try and get up there in the top 64, okay? So good luck for you all. And again, good luck for the ones who are battling out this week for the first prize, $100, Tim and Kristen. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into my predictions for this week. So far, not doing extremely hot in my video picks from 29 and 21. Having some struggles over the last few weeks, but I'm cool with that, you know what I'm saying? Because overall, I'm doing pretty good. Sitting right now at 96 and 52. I'm about 5 games back from the person who has the most wins. I think they have like 101. So I'm just trying to stay close within striking distance. I'm about 40 or 50 points away from the first place person and as far as the points are concerned. So look, anything can happen. We got 15 games this weekend. Next week down to 14, and then I think we're back up to 16 after that. So, of course, the more games we have, the more chance you have to score some points, and also the more chance you have to fall behind. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm excited to be in the thick of things. I'm ranked 20th right now after the Thursday game. I think I was ranked 23rd before the Thursday game. So I dropped a couple slots from last week. I was 18, but I'm still looking to get back in the top 20 and be in contention. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're close, you have a chance, but the more you fall further from the top, the harder it is. But I know some of you guys at this point just want to get your 1 week of winning in, get your $100, you know what I'm saying, in your pocket. I'm cool with that. Me, I've done that. I've been there. I've done that. So now I'm ready to just stay close so I can, I got to take my rep, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So anyway, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into my predictions. First and foremost, we got the Jets. We got the Jets going into Buffalo. I think E.J. Manuel, the quarterback for the Bills, is coming back again this week. I think he played a little bit last week, and they probably almost won last week, I think. But anyway, I'm going to go with the Jets. They're winning games that they probably shouldn't win, and losing games they should win. So whatever. I'm just going to flip-flop on them this week. I'm going to pick the Jets to beat Buffalo in Buffalo. Okay, game number 2, we got Washington versus Philadelphia, part 2. If you remember, in the first game of the season, Washington played Philadelphia, and Philadelphia whipped them pretty good in Washington. This time, of course, Philadelphia is playing at home. Washington goes to their house, but RG3 is playing 100% better this time than he was playing last time. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Washington Redskins to beat Philadelphia at home. Okay, game number 3, we got Detroit going into Pittsburgh. Detroit playing really well, have won the last 2 games, I believe. Pittsburgh, probably more down than up, but they're still playing better than they've been playing all season long. So they're playing at home. Detroit's due for a loss at some point. So I think it'll be this week against Pittsburgh. I'm going with the Steelers in Pittsburgh. That's my pick. Game number 4, you see me sporting my Niners gear. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Much love and respect to my people out in the Bay Area. You know who you are. But Niners travel to New Orleans this week, and they play a very tough team to play at home. Not as tough as Seattle, but pretty doggone tough. But I'm sporting my Niners gear. It doesn't make a difference. This is the team that I want to win. This is the team that I hope will win. But the team that will win are the New Orleans Saints. They're playing lights out at home. Drew Brees and company, man, they're getting busy. The Niners are still, I just can't, they're just not the same without Crabtree and all of their arsenal, man. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the Saints to win against the Niners this week. Okay, so last but not least, it was turning out to be the game of the century. Well, first, the game of the century was the doggone Broncos against the Indianapolis Colts. You saw how that turned out. So this week, it's going to be the 8-1 Broncos, 9-1 Broncos, 8-1, whatever they are, against the undefeated Chiefs. But they're playing in Mile High. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with my Denver Broncos to beat the Chiefs, handling their first loss of the season. I think if it was in Kansas City, I might pick a different way. But even though Peyton Manning's not as 100% with his high ankle sprain, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Broncos to beat the Chiefs. That's my pick. That's my 5. There it is. Alright, so that's about all I got for now. Thanks for tuning in. Again, if you like the videos, go ahead and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? That way, when I put them out there, you'll be the first person to get them. I won't even have to send you an email. But if you like them, subscribe to them. I love doing this. I love bringing it to you all. I love that you guys are all in the squad with us, with me, making our team, our group, who we are. So good luck this week. Not too much luck, because, you know, Daddy need me to do a pair of shoes too. You know what I'm saying? But I don't care who you pick. I don't care who you ride with, who you roll with, who you represent. But whoever you pick, whoever you choose wisely. Teddy Ted's Varsity Squad. We out. Peace.